want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So today I figured we talk a little bit about these filters. They're clear, they seem useless, but the magic happens in our hearts when we place them on our lenses. Is it for egotistical people who care what others think about them? Admittedly, yes. It smooths things. It makes things nice. It's not like they get rid of skin blemishes at all. Like you still see all the detail. It's just what I notice. My beard, so black and gross, gets softer, more wise even. The light back there, blooming, pleasingness. Oh, are there candles up there? No, there was not. That's harsh. Like, oh, this is like reality versus fun mode. I love that. So Black Pro Mists, I'm a fan. I use the quarter strength usually. That might even be overkill. I have a 1/2 of the tiny one. Can we do it on this little guy? That's a bit much. That's a bit much. And then you stack them. 1/2 and 1/4 for beauty mode. Beauty mode. Now today I want to do some comparisons because we have the Black Pro Mist filter, but also K&F Concept has come out with their, I wouldn't say replica, but it seems like they're trying to do what they did. It's a Black Diffusion 1/4. Sounds pretty similar. So we're gonna compare them. I feel like this one, I've already used it a couple times. It adds like this red cast to the shadows, which is strange. We're gonna test switching them on this and then also comparing to the Sony that's waiting, just revving its engines over here. And we'll switch switch the filters. A lot of fun, trust me. So next to me is a man with no confidence. He needs a filter to protect himself from your gaze, and he's desperate. He's desperate for your approval, and he needs a filter. He has the Black Pro Mist filter on right now. He's uglier than I am. You can sense my confidence, and that's what women love. And what has he got? Mosquitoes in his pocket? He saves mosquitoes for snacks? Like, come on. What are you doing? What a guy. Oh, hi there. I'm the new kid on the block. I also lack confidence, but in a different way, a K&F way, a K&F improved way. So next to me is Black Pro Mist Boy, but I have also the need for approval, but it's better. Do you see a difference from him? What did he have? Mosquitoes? Probably has a frog in the left pocket. A dead frog he found in a pond. You're supposed to just leave it. There's like parasites and things on it. Not that I mind that. I ate raw pork intestines once. How you doing? How's that? What's that? Coffee? That's dangerous. Just go for the pork. You're better off with the pork. Are we seeing a difference? That guy. So now we've seen the difference between no filter, the Black Pro Mist versus the new K&F, which is your favorite. Now what I want to do is put one on the other. I could have explained that better. Okay, this may not be a perfect comparison, but we got the Sony a7S III with the 20mm 1.8 with the Black Pro Mist filter on, 1/4 strength, versus the Fuji X-T4 16mm 21.4. Nothing changed here. We got the K&F Concept filter on. Wow. If I'm looking, I'm seeing this wall, everything's warmer on the Sony for some reason. Now, we're gonna do a little switcheroo. Switch the filters from each to the other. Okay, now what you're witnessing are two hobo YouTubers, each with less confidence than the other. It's actually pretty embarrassing that they had to switch underwear, and they find themselves in the precarious position that they realize they have no capacity to get a date with a woman or a man, really. Whatever the choice was for those men, it's not gonna happen for them because they're not as confident as I am. Speaking to you from a distance with no filter whatsoever, not even needed, don't even need one. I'm gonna put them both on, not because I have to. It's So I just want to compare the half Pro Mist to the K&F on this different sized filter, and then we'll go outside and do some sun bloom testings. So right now, no filter, switching it. Now we got the K&F Concept 1/4 strength. I find them so pleasing, but at times I've used them. I don't know what happened, if it was lighting user error or something other kind of user error, but it didn't look right at all, like it ruined the image. But if you know what you're doing, or luck out sometimes, like I have in the past, you got yourself a shot. You got yourself a shot. So let's just switch to the half level. This should increase whatever effect is happening there and on my face. Now we're on the Black Pro Mist half strength. They go up, I think, a full 1. I don't know if they go higher than that, but I'm thinking of backing it back down to like 1/8. Try one of those, but here we have 1/2. Now, did it improve? Did the colors change? I'm gonna do the unthinkable before we go outside. I'm gonna stack them hard. That hurts my body to laugh like that. All right, I can just see from the screen that bad things happen to good people. My hair is like a red. It looks almost in the screen like the Eterna profile that Premiere Pro has. That's hilarious. Oh, that is good times. Welcome to 1971. All right, let's go outside and see if these filters might have a better place than an ND filter in your bag. Are they better somehow? So I've had a chance to look at the footage, some interesting results we've been witnessing so far. We're on the Sony a7S III 20mm, 21.8 zero filters right now. We're gonna switch over to the K&F and then see if some ND filters have their benefits over. Can you just get away with Black Pro? Should we stack them? No one cares. So my initial thoughts about the K&F filter, it adds this, oh my God, don't film him, he looks angry. And Italian, that's a bad combination. Oh, he got a revenge beep. Oh boy. Oh boy. So what these filters do, they kind of, don't quote me on any of this, they lift the shadows, they lower contrast, and I find like I want to just raise the contrast back up to where it should be, but I think it still looks better once you raise the contrast again. Straight out of camera, it looks really bad. Let me show you. Let's switch to the K&F filter right now. You know what's funny? Now we're on the K&F Concept's version of a Black Pro Mist filter. It just looks dirty. I never looked at it in the sunlight before. It just looks very dirty. I wonder if you could just throw dirt on your lens. Same effect. Wow. So if this doesn't look right, I'm gonna up the contrast a bit, and then we move on with our lives. So, interesting. They're much cheaper than Black Pro Mist filters, so you got yourself that. They look basically the same. Now, one thing I noticed, sometimes you have a bad ND filter, it has a similar effect to this. Plus, you can now have a friendly shutter. I'm not friendly right now at all. That's why I'm in a busy street, so we can see people walking and doing stuff. When we switch to the ND filter, it'll make sense. 2,500, 2,000. That ain't enough. Let's put the ND filter on. Okay, now we have a K&F variable ND filter on. Did we lose magic just by switching to it? It's at the lowest stop, 1/200th of a shutter. And we will variably alter our lives. It's barely changing anything. 1/25th. That's almost acceptable. And ISO 500, why are you doing it? I don't like the variable NDs. I don't need that. It's bigger, heavier. It complicates my life. I don't want to be messing around. That's the worst part of any YouTuber's videos. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Stop doing it. Cut that part out, dick. The problem is, though, if you choose your ND strength, say like an ND 64 or something, it seems like I need the ND 128. That's what this goes up to. Then you want to switch to slow motion, and it darkens it too much. Then you go, ow, man. hate the whole concept. It should just be electronic inside the camera. If only it was. In fact, let's change. I brought an ND1000 filter. Let's see what happens. All right, we got the ND1000 on. Everything's proper, except I'm in auto ISO. 2000, that's not too bad. Motion blur? Friendly? Wow. I bet you this image is noisy. 1600 ISO. Sony's the worst. They pretend this camera's the best in low light. It's not. It's not. If I go here, you're brighten 4000. 32. Noisy. In the shirt. Intolerable. All right, final test. We put the K&F Black Diffusion on top of an ND1000 for the ultimate professional look. My God, the ultimate professional look. Wow. Just look at it. This is what you shoot for once you've made it. It's like once you've reached this level, you're prepared. You're prepared for anything. If you had a mask. Someone watches the news. So thank you K&F Concept for sending me all these filters. We learned something. We learned that they can match Black Pro Mist technology for less money. So they know Tiffin, the creators of Black Pro technology, are overselling this like a Leica product they think they have. It's not. We also found out that this whole video is probably dark and shaky, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I should just probably stick with the Sony X3000 and move back to Thailand to make better content. It's just rude. Hey, little buddy. It's been a while. Come here. Come here. Oh, man. Oh, you house squirrels. There you go. There you go, buddy. Oh, they're blind as bats. Oh, they're blind as bats. Do you not see it? This is food. That's good times right there. Oh, they're organic. There. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it. It wasn't dark. You don't know what dark footage means. So I'm gonna go back home. Thanks for watching the video and thumbing it up. I'm buying a Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. Subscribe for more videos, Santa.